You probably clicked on this video because you love cars, and a lot of people say that GTA 5 doesn't really have any beautiful looking models. But that's not true, because I'll show you 17 incredible cars that look so good, they could even compete with the ones in Forza Horizon 5. Enjoy! And here we have one of my personal favorites, the Grotti Itali RSX. To be honest, I like everything about it, except maybe the front end can be a little too much for some. This car is based on the Ferrari SF90 Stradale, which is the reason it looks so breathtaking in-game, and it looks even more beautiful at night when the lights hit its curves just right. The price point is, I would say, unavailable to most new players, as spending $3.5 million on a car requires you to have a serious bank account. The Itali RSX is blisteringly fast, so fast I think it should be in the supercar class. It also handles superbly, and it's really hard to get this car to go sideways. For its speed, handling, and head-turning looks, I think the Itali RSX is simply one of the best cars you can get in GTA Online. Alright, let's get back into it with the Sentinel GTS. This is obviously GTA Online's take on the BMW G80 M3. And honestly, I don't think I need to add much here. The car is just beautiful, capturing the aggressive presence of its real-life counterpart perfectly. I think this might actually be the most wanted sedan of 2025, in GTA Online, of course. The price point is mid-range, but you get a fast 4-seat sports car, which is exactly what a lot of players are looking for. In real life, this car has a bit of a reputation for getting sideways the moment you step on the gas, but thankfully, in GTA Online, we don't have that issue. It's really hard to get this car to slide because it's all-wheel drive. So, this is easily one of the best-looking, most aggressive sedans we currently have, and I think it's a must-have for any garage. Let's talk Porsche. Next is the Comet S2. Both the S2 Coupe and the S2 Cabrio look incredibly good. You can make the non-Cabrio version look like a GT3 RS or a Turbo S, which is exactly what I had in mind when customizing this one. I personally believe I got pretty close. The only downside is that it's not really fast by today's supercar standards, but for regular driving around with your friends, it's more than enough. Plus, a Porsche looks so good and fits right into the traffic. If you paint it a simple color like this white, people might not even notice it's a player's car. It's that sleek. I really love this car, and because it's not crazy expensive, I would highly recommend getting it. Kicking off our list is the Pegassi Ignus. And let me tell you, this is by far one of the best-looking Pegassi cars, if not the best, that we have in the game. I personally think the shapes and lines of this car make it really hard to make it look bad. It looks good in pretty much every color you can throw at it. Now, the price of this vehicle is steep, and it makes most players regret buying it, which I think ironically adds a little bit of uniqueness to it. And on top of that, this car is a near-perfect replica of its real-life counterpart, the Lamborghini Sian, which again just makes it an absolute joy to drive. And just look at this. I mean, I don't have to describe this beauty. The futuristic design, the transparent engine cover, it's a masterpiece. Sticking with Porsche, we have the Comet SR. Before we had the more street-oriented S2, but the Comet SR is all about racing. It has these full racing elements, a wider body, and I'm pretty sure it's faster than the S2. One more thing I love is that you can actually remove the spoiler from this one, making it look like a sleek touring version. It's also almost identical to the regular traffic Comet, with the main difference being the taillights, which gives it a cool wolf in sheep's clothing vibe, and as you can see, it's quite cheap for what it is. Changing gears completely, next is the Baller ST, and this is the first SUV on our list. I mean, the number plate on this particular car describes it all. This vehicle feels like a huge, comfortable boat that drives your character around in absolute comfort. On top of that, you can equip Imani Tech upgrades on it, making it resistant to bullets and homing missiles. There just aren't that many alternatives in GTA Online that offer this blend of luxury, presence, and practicality. The fact that you can make it a rolling fortress makes this luxury SUV a brilliant choice if you want a cool, capable vehicle to just travel from point A to B in style and safety. Next is the Benefactor Schlagen GT. You can get this car very cheap for what it offers. Again, Rockstar barely changed this one, and you can easily tell it's an AMG GT model from Mercedes. This car absolutely pops in bright colors, which is why I have it in this vibrant yellow. It also has a ton of customization like spoilers, bumpers, hoods, and all that stuff, so you can truly make it your own. It's the perfect blend of aggressive German engineering and accessible style. Next up is the Grotti Furia, which easily goes into the top 3 best Ferrari cars in the game. I remember the first time I saw it on the website and I just knew everyone would love this car. And looks like I wasn't wrong. The taillights on this thing are a work of art. You also get an automated spoiler, and it has some of the best stock wheels in the game. In most builds, I wouldn't even change them. This car is for players that have everything already and just want a cool fast car. On the more affordable side, we have the Obe 10F. This car is obviously based on the latest generation Audi R8, and of course it looks beautiful. It's also all-wheel drive, so it handles really well, especially in the rain. I have 3 different variations of this car in my garages because I absolutely don't regret buying them. The car has a real aesthetic purity that a lot of the newer, more over-designed cars in GTA Online lack. I absolutely believe this might be the best-looking car in its price range. Now, the Pegassi Torero XO. I think this is, again, one of the best-looking cars in all of GTA Online. This beautiful vehicle, based on the Lamborghini Countach, is also one of the fastest non-HSW cars in its class. It has this beautiful automatic spoiler that elegantly goes up when you accelerate. The standard rims are also incredibly unique. I wouldn't change them. So yeah, this Pegassi deserves its spot on the list because it's stunning, and it absolutely gets attention from other players. Next is the Grotti Turismo Omaggio, and this is another in-game Ferrari that looks nearly identical to the real-life F8 Tributo. It handles super well, and besides the fact it's not the absolute fastest in its class, I think it absolutely deserves a spot on this list as the most realistic-looking modern Ferrari in the game. I mean, Rockstar really didn't change a lot of things here. It feels like they basically copy-pasted it into the game. The proportions, the curves, it's all just chef's kiss. It's a pure, unadulterated celebration of Italian design. Now, let's talk about an icon, the Truffade Nero. This is again one of those cars that doesn't require any explanation. Based on the Bugatti Chiron, this car was added to GTA Online almost 9 years ago, but it still remains one of the best-looking supercars, pretty much just like in real life. The Nero Custom doesn't have a huge price tag by today's standards, which is probably because back then the inflation in GTA wasn't that bad. This vehicle will remain for many more years as an icon of status in GTA Online, and I think every dedicated player should have at least one of these in their collection. Alright, here is when it gets nostalgic. The Pegassi Osiris. This car, based on the Pagani Huayra, was released over 9 years ago in June 2015. It's genuinely crazy to even think about it that way. This car is older than a lot of the player base, but it doesn't look like it's from 2015 at all. Its dihedral synchro helix doors still feel futuristic, and you barely see anyone driving this nowadays, which makes it really unique. It has an automatic active spoiler as well, and I think this thing still looks and sounds fantastic. If you bring this to a car meet, trust me, people will appreciate seeing a true classic. Up next is the Enus Paragon R, and this car is the definition of a luxury grand tourer. This is another car you take for a smooth, comfortable cruise through the Vinewood Hills, not for a drag race. It just oozes luxury. The standard wheels are some of the best I've seen in GTA Online. I really wish we could put them on any car. It handles really well, but that's maybe because it's not built for insane speed. This is the kind of vehicle players buy for elegance and presence. And as you know, you can get the armored version for free by completing the casino story missions. So why wouldn't you? Next is another Pegassi masterpiece, the Pegassi Tempesta. It's based on the Lamborghini Huracan. And honestly, Rockstar did an amazing job capturing its sleek design and that high-revving V10 sound. The car doesn't have a lot of customization, but maybe that's for the best. Its stock form is almost perfect. I've driven this car a ton in GTA Online, and it's honestly one of the most underrated supercars in the game. Plus, for its price, you're getting supercar-level performance and timeless looks without spending as much as you would on some of the newer, more flashy releases. It's a workhorse of style. Now, for some American muscle, but the supercar kind. The Inverto Coquette D10. Rockstar again did an amazing job with the C8 Corvette Stingray. They essentially just tweaked the bumpers and added it into the game. You can even remove the roof on this car and make it a convertible. The D10 is also a great value because it goes for just under $1.5 million, and it's still one of the fastest sports cars in GTA Online to this day. It handles really well, which is perfect for city driving and races. The customization options on this are also great. You can change the car to be almost unrecognizable, of course, if you want to do so. Next is the Dewbauchee Rapid GT, a car very similar to the Paragon R we talked about earlier. It's a quiet luxury sports car, but this time it's actually properly fast and can get you from place to place very quickly. But that speed comes at a cost, with a price tag exceeding $2.5 million. This is how it looks in the daylight, and to be honest, I really like it. Aston Martins have always been cool cars, maybe not always the most reliable in real life, but since we are in GTA, we don't have such problems. It's just pure British GT style. Finally, we end with the Overflod Entity XXR. This is another car that seems to have been forgotten by the wider GTA community, and for no good reason, because this car, based on the Koenigsegg, is stunning. And it's priced at a hefty $2.3 million, putting it firmly on the expensive side. The car handles super well because it's one of the most compact supercars in the game. When you accelerate, it feels like it has just one endless gear. It just pulls and pulls. It's a unique, cool, and seriously fast vehicle to cruise around in that will definitely make you stand out from the crowd of newer supercars. And that's a wrap on our tour of GTA 5's finest looking cars. I enjoyed sharing these cars with you all, and it would honestly mean the world to me if you'd hit that subscribe button. It's the best way to support the channel, and it helps me keep making more content like this for you. Let me know which car you think is the most beautiful. I'll be reading and replying to every single comment. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.